Hi, it's Megan. I am shooting my last video for now of my Colourpop, not even a haul. I got 5 shadows, one of which is a pigment, and 3 of the, what do they call it? They're not lipsticks, they're lip something. They're basically the lipsticks. I didn't get any of the lip pencils. And this is my last video of this series, and I've had just computer and camera issues today. So my other videos were shot when it was light out. This one's shot in the dark, so if I seem tired, I am, but I'm gonna get through this. So I have 2 right now. The other one I have 3, and I talked a little bit more about the formula. But essentially Colourpop is a fairly new company in Los Angeles, Santa Monica really, and everything is $5. They have eyeshadows, they have lipsticks, and they have lip pencils. And since every time I buy lip pencils I don't use them, I didn't try those, but I did try the lipsticks. So I'll put the link to those other videos in the description to this video. So here I've got 1 pigment and 1 eyeshadow. And the interesting thing about the eyeshadow is that it's a cream-ish formula. It's one of those kind of cream powder hybrids, similar to Dior Fusion, Monos, the Chanel Illusion de Ombres, the MAC Electric Cool, and then I guess also Benefit has a like product, but I've never tried it. So, and they're all, did I say this already? They're all $5, which shipping is free at $30, which is amazing. I really like these. As I've gone through the videos, I'm trying to differentiate because I really like the brand, but I'm always, you know, you're gonna like some things better than others. It's just the way it goes. You're gonna like certain finishes or certain colors or whatever better, but overall I really did like everything. But this shadow, what I'm gonna show you right now, I Heart This, is my favorite of all of them. But, and this is where videos sometimes get hard, like even the products that I didn't like as much, it wasn't that there was something wrong with the product. It was just that there was a preference thing. Like I just like certain things better. So I love I Heart This. So they describe it as a cool tone silvery taupe with multi-colored glitter. So this is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like in the pot. So it has a cool pattern on it, and then I basically pat or rub a little bit, and the pattern wears away pretty quickly. They say use a finger or a short brush, like this eyeshadow brush. And I find that it's really hard for me. I'm a finger girl. I like using fingers for my makeup, but I find it's really hard to be precise sometimes with this formula without using a little bit of a brush. And then I also, like for the liner or in the crease, I like using a brush like this. For this particular look, I used a brush like this for the orangey red shade that I have. It's really a red, but I call it, and then I also used a liner brush to start out below. But anyway, back to I Heart This. So this is it. And it's not going to show up so well here. It's going to show up better on the outdoor swatches because it's a really light shade. And the undertones, almost, it looks to me kind of a cool gold, a light taupey gold, if that makes sense. And I have this on my lids, and I just love everything about this shade. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadows, which have kind of an almost wet finish. They're really shimmery, wet finish, and someone once described it as moonlight hitting water. I love that finish. Not everyone will, so I love this shade. What I use this shade for, besides like this, where I take a light shade on my lid and then open it up with either a bright or a dark shade, which makes my eyes just kind of pop. I also use this, you can use it as a highlighter, but I use it on my lids and lining my eyes when I'm in a super big hurry and I just want to look a little bit more polished and not dead. And I just want something that's going to open up my eyes and I don't have to worry about a lot of other makeup. So this is, like, to me, amazing. My favorite one of all of them, and I did like these, but this is the only shade I got a little bit of fallout, not a lot, a little bit of fallout with. And then also it's semi-sheer, so anyone who doesn't like light, semi-sheer, shimmery, almost wet looking shades is gonna hate it. I like that, so I really liked it. The other one is Erotic. This is the packaging. Again, only $5. This is a pigment. So the thing that I thought was interesting, I actually didn't notice this on the website, but I saw it on a blogger's site. All the pigments, and there are about 8 of them, and they're super bright, ranging from blues to purples to reds to pinks, yellow. You're not supposed to wear these on the eye area. So I got this. Mine's Erotic, which they say is a super neon candy apple red with sparkling pink and copper glitter. I got this and started putting it on my eyes, and I haven't had any problems. Having said that, I don't wear it every day. You can see I see kind of a little bit of an orange tint to it, but that just might just be because of the copper glitter in it. It's a really pretty, vibrant, amazing shade. And what I did is I first lined it with a little brush like this, and then I softened it with a brush like this and put a little bit more kind of on the outer part of my eye, and then also in the crease. And what I use a shade like this for a lot of times, and I'm not telling you should use it on your eyes, I'm just saying I use it on my eyes. It's, I think, an FDA thing where the United States has very strict rules about certain dyes, and other countries don't have the same strict rules, so a lot of companies will use those dyes in eye colors. If you don't want to use this on your eyes, you have to get creative and use it elsewhere. I think it will actually work as a little bit of a blush. But anyway, I like to put this either mixed in with grays or browns, lining my lower lash, or in the outer crease, or here I have it in the outer crease and just a little bit right here. And I like a precise application that I then blend. I think it's just a really beautiful color. It's incredibly vibrant. They all seem to have kind of almost a semi-sheer thing going on, and you can really blend them out if you want to have it be less of a in your face. Although this one does have a lot of color. I personally wouldn't put this on my lid alone, although I've seen people do that sort of a look, and it's just a style thing, not for me. But I love using this with more neutral shades so that I don't look too blah and boring and dead. It really opens up the eyes. Anyway, that's it. I would love to hear from people what Colourpop shadows they have and love and can't live without, because these are really beautiful. And please subscribe on YouTube. And then also, right now, my camera battery doesn't die, which it might. I'm going to shoot chapter 11 for my YouTube novel Masks, about makeup and the masks we wear, and I'm going to put the link to chapters 1 through 10 in the description to this video. Thanks.